Oh, hey, you're here early. What's the matter? Not who you're expecting. Come on, don't be like that. I heard you guys are having this little get-together, and I just had to see what all the fuss was about. I mean, all of you big, tough heroes having a strategy meeting over little old me. Really, I'm flattered, but don't you think this is a bit much? Well, here I am. This works out for you, right? Saves you the trouble of looking for me. No need to worry about whatever I'm planning. Just gotta take me in right here, right now. You're welcome. Oh, what's the problem? You already can't move. But I haven't even done anything yet. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm being honest. Anyway, you might as well sit down and try to relax. You came all this way to talk about me, so let's talk. You can cry for help if you want. Everyone else is right in the other room. They'll hear you. But don't be surprised if they don't answer. After all, the only one they answer to is me. What? Do you need me to spell it out for you? How exactly do you think I got in here? How do you think I even heard about this thing in the first place? I'll tell you how. Because every superhero, villain, sidekick, and random cape in the city is already under my complete control. The mayor too, and the police chief. Soon it'll be every cop. From there, just a matter of time until... Oh? You don't believe me, hero? Come on, it's time to face the facts. I could call in one of my slaves right now to give you a demonstration, but I think we both know that's unnecessary. You want to know how I did it? Let's just say I had some inside help. As you know, once I got some exposure as a villain, you guys started being more careful. I guess the name Pheromone kinda gave away my gimmick. Knew I should have workshopped it more. For a while, it was impossible to get any hero alone for some persuasion. At least it was impossible for me. But if someone they knew and trusted, someone who had been a hero for a long time, were to do it for me, then I could easily get a few of them on my side. And once a few dominoes fall, that's pretty much it for the whole row. So I really have a lot to thank you for, my little domino. Oh, you look so confused. You don't remember our time together. I'm hurt. As for me, I still think fondly back to that night on the roof. I guess it's true what they say. You never forget your first. Wait, you still don't know what I'm talking about? Damn, I'm good. I'll have to jog your memory then. We met before I became a real villain. Before I even knew how my powers worked. Back then, I was actually trying to be a hero. It wasn't exactly going great. Then you breathed in some of my pheromones totally by accident. And that's when I discovered my true power. Realized there was no point in being a hero. That I was better suited to another role. Ah, are you starting to remember now? Well, let me finish the story anyway. We were just getting to my favorite part. So after that night, I thought I had your brain thoroughly washed. You were so deep in trance, you couldn't even take a step without my permission. So imagine my shock when you managed to run away from me the next day. I was so green back then, I thought I'd messed up somehow. I kind of just froze. I sat there waiting for you to come back with your hero friends and kick my ass. And you did come back. Yes, you came back all right. You came crawling back just a few hours later, begging for another hit of my pheromone. Of course, I graciously obliged you. I was so confused by it at the time. At first, I thought it was the pheromones making you act that way. That stuff is highly addictive, as you're well aware. But if that was the case, you wouldn't have ran away in the first place. Then it hit me. It wasn't the pheromones you were addicted to. It was my control. You may not want to admit it, but you loved the sensation of being controlled. What's the point in denying it now, hero? You don't have to be ashamed. It's easy to see why you feel that way. You work so hard fighting evil day in and day out. And for what? Villains like me keep showing up no matter what you do. All that effort for nothing. What you wanted was a break. A break from that thankless job. A break from fighting. A break from all those confusing emotions. A break from thinking entirely. And being a mindless minion for gorgeous Villainess wasn't such a bad way to do it. You had a taste of that life, and you couldn't go back afterward. Because for the first time ever, you felt truly free. Free from all that stress, free to let those complicated thoughts and worries melt away. Free to forget who you were before, and just obey. Believe what you want, hero. I'm telling you everything exactly how it happened. The fact of the matter is, you came back for another round of brainwashing. It was much easier with a completely willing subject. And since I had you so deep under my control, I decided to put you to good use. I made you into my obedient double agent, my good little spy, letting me know what all the heroes were up to, and whenever I needed some muscle, you were more than up to the task. But I'm not stupid. I know you guys have ways of telling who I've gotten to. If you were going to go undercover, it had to be convincing. And the best way to ensure you wouldn't slip up was to have you forget our arrangement. Just to be safe, I had you forget everything about me. You didn't like that idea at first. After all, you didn't want to forget your beloved mistress. But once I told you it would make me happy, you agreed right away. So you forgot, until I called on you to give you orders. Then you would remember just long enough to carry them out. Think about it, hero. Haven't you been having strange dreams lately? Getting headaches? Waking up and not recalling what you did the night before? Sure, you didn't think too deeply about it, because I didn't want you to. But the truth is, you've been my sleeper agent this whole time. When I said every superhero was under my control, you were very much included. You were the first out of all of them, and you didn't even realize it. Aw, don't look so sad. I know betraying all your friends felt good, because you were doing it for me. And now, thanks to you, I'm going to achieve something you guys never could have. I'm going to create a society with no crime and no conflict. No one will even think about breaking the law in my world. They'll be too busy thinking whatever I tell them to. A peaceful world where everyone is perfectly content. No one will be sad because they'll all know exactly what their life's purpose is. Serving me. It'll be paradise on earth. You should be proud of what we've accomplished together. You don't think I can pull it off? I guess we'll see about that. Oh, this? Just a little something I had some friends whip up for me. It's my very own line of perfume. Pretty cool, huh? Here, have a free sample. This scent should be very familiar to you. You see, in a week's time, this stuff is going to ship out to every mall, boutique, and corner store in the tri-state area. Everyone within a few 100 miles will get a whiff of it one way or another. It's fine if they don't wear the perfume. There will still be plenty of free samples to go around. Just one spray and... Oops. My bad. Looks like it's already affecting you. Like I said, it only takes one spray. Still, good to know that it works. Let's test it some more, shall we? That's it. There's that expression I know so well. I missed seeing you like this. I forgot how cute you look with your mouth hanging open like that. I'm sure you're not satisfied with just the perfume, though. What you really want is the strong stuff, straight from the source. Am I right? Well, if you want it, you'll have to beg for it. Come on, you've begged for it before. Beg, and admit that despite all the bad stuff I made you do for me, that you loved every second of it. Admit that you enjoyed going blank for me. Admit that submitting to me felt amazing. Beg me to put you in a trance you'll never wake up from. Accept your new life as my devoted, mind-controlled servant. Till death do us part. Go on, beg. Ah, good hero. How can I say no when you're begging so adorably? Come here and collect your reward. There. Do you like it when I wrap my arms around you like this? Now, are you sure this is what you want? This is your last chance to say no. I knew you'd make the right decision. Yeah, that's the stuff. The perfume does its job, but nothing compares to the genuine article, right? My God, you're even more worked up than the first time we did this. Do you love kissing me that much? What? Did you say yes, my queen? Sure, why not? I am going to be queen, after all. Hell, I already am one. Say it one more time for me. I love the sound of that. It feels right. I have a confession, hero. All that stuff I said about making the world a better place, That's not why I'm doing all this. Maybe it's part of the reason, but that's not the full story. The truth is, I just love controlling people. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. I realized it back when I was brainwashing all the other heroes. Watching those powerful people fall to their knees for me, it was such a dopamine hit every time. I thought it would get old after doing it so much, but it only got better and better. There's something wrong with me, isn't there? It doesn't matter. Now call me Queen again. Good hero. And now that I have this perfume, it really could happen. I could actually take over. No one can stop me now. If they try, I'll just make them worship me instead. The thought of every person in the city, soon to be the world, ending up like you. An eager, willing thrall who loves to obey me. I've never wanted anything so bad in my life. Yeah, I'm addicted to mind controlling people. But that's why we're perfect for each other. I'm addicted to control, and you're addicted to being controlled. Being controlled by me, specifically. Because you love me, and you'd do anything for me. And you know what? I love you too. I love how you were the first one to fall for me. I love how easy you are to control. I love how desperate you are for me. I love that thanks to you, I found something I love doing. I love you, my darling hero. Everyone will be mine soon, but you were my first love. I'll make sure there's a special place for you in my queendom. We'll be together from this day on. You'd like nothing more than that, right? Say yes, my queen. I love you, my queen. Good hero. You've done such a great job pleasing me. Do you feel happy knowing you made me happy? I can see that you do. Good, I'm glad. It's alright, don't strain yourself. I know you probably can't speak after a dose that big. No need to worry. I meant every word of what I said. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably still be at that dead-end job answering emails right now. All of this is because I met you. Thank you. I love you. And I also love seeing that blissed out look on your face. I'm so glad you came around and saw things my way. It feels so good to obey. I can't wait for everyone else to accept that the way you have. Now, why don't you go and bring all the other heroes in here? They came for a conference after all. Might as well give them one. And besides, I'm sure they don't want to keep their queen waiting.